baby, do it right. Move that money how I like. Yeah, dress so tight. I can see what we doing tonight. I set it on fire. Turn this up, get wild. We don't retire. Keep this shit going all night. Everybody put your hands up. DJ playing my song, make you stand up. Wearing all black, whole team looking dangerous. Whole team looking dangerous.
Move it like you got it. Put your sexy in the air.
That rooster crowing 6 a.m. Black rifle coffee, a few good friends. Watching the sunrise in a deer stand. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country. Casting a ride out on the lake. Ice cold beer, dry tailgates. Watching the sunset, fall asleep. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country. Out where the green grass grows. It's just one stop sign to a simple life off a dead-end old dirt road. Cowboy hats, pickup trucks, four-wheel drives, digging up mud, sipping whiskey from a Dixie cup. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country. Rodeo buckles, worn-out boots, wide open fields, small-town roots. We like to eat what we shoot. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country. Listen up. Digging up dirt with these two hands, praying for rain, working that land. The fear of God instilled in every man. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country. Friday night lights, old town squares, Jesus chicken and county fairs. Sunday mornings are a family affair. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country. Out where the green grass grows. Where the green grass. It's just one stop sign to a simple life off a dead-end old dirt road. Cowboy hats, pickup trucks, four-wheel drives built for tough. American flags flying in the mud. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country. Rodeo buckles, worn-out boots, wide open fields, small-town roots where the colors run red, white, and blue. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country. We share cares with everyone we meet. We say that's my kind of country. That's my country. There's no place I'd rather be. Get off an old dirt road in a pickup truck, in the back of the bed with the one I love, kissing under the stars till the sun's back up. Yeah, that's my kind of country music on the radio. Taking our time, taking it slow, getting lost where the green grass grows. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country. Opening doors, shaking hands, saying yes sir and thank you ma'am. It's just how we are, it's who I am. Yeah, that's my kind of country. 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 My kind of country. Yeah, I'll see you out there.
We feeling up tonight, doing alright. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. If you feel inside that happiness vibe, yeah, we feeling up.
Yeah, I'm loving life every single day. I got that sunlight on my face. We vibe high when we in them rays. We even smile when we in the rain. And if you're down, yo, I feel your pain. But rise up and give it everything. Yeah, we love life every single day.
Every single day.
We feeling up tonight, doing alright. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. If you feel inside that happiness vibe, yeah, we feeling up.
sleep. To the ocean sounds, no stresses. We don't need a plan. That's how you do when you living in a camper van. We taking flight just like a bird. I think we're higher than we ever were. Yeah, we can't stop, that's just how we living. Fresh fruit, green tea, veggies in the kitchen. The picture perfect life is just how you vision. Right around the corner, you just have to go get it. The sun sets on another day, but these memories will never fade.
We feeling up tonight, doing alright. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. If you feel inside, that happiness vibe, yeah, we feeling up.
Tell you something right now, you best never forget. This is it, man. This is your life. You gotta enjoy this. You gotta preach it. You gotta love it. Do it. Never let anything get in your way. Never let anything stop you. You can do it. You can do it.
We feeling up tonight, doing alright. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. We feeling up tonight, doing alright. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Another day, if you feel inside,
one more time,
that happiness vibe, yeah, we feel it up.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All 3 engines up and burning.
Crank her up, Kinsman.
Crank it up.
Crank
Here we
it
are.
up. Yeah, there we go.
We are midway through the week already.
Oh,
Wednesday, It is a hot night here. Studio 67, downtown Timmins. And again, we're on the eve of big events here in the city.
Yes.
Rockin' the River, Festa Italiana kicking off tomorrow and all this weekend.
You got it, pal. Okay, so, so people who say there's nothing to do in Timmins,
Well, there's lots to do.
there's something to do.
That's right. If you can't find anything to do, there's something wrong with you.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, come on now, Kinsman. Don't be so rude. Because there's a comedian here tonight. You're
That's
trying to
right.
be funny,
Trying
guy.
to be funny, yes.
Your job
Not
is to
gonna,
give us the weather.
Not going to
and-
upstage one of Festa Italiana's big
definitely-
feature comics.
Your job is to
coming
give us
into
the
town.
weather and thank the sponsor. Don't
All
even
right.
try comedy showing off here.
No, I won't try. I leave the lame jokes to this guy.
Yeah.
He keeps the
Oh, by the
cliches to
way,
me.
just a pre-warning, because there's a comedian in here, and you know, like, I fancy myself
do
as
I
a
have to
funny
la- I
guy.
have to laugh at
You
Klopp's
never laugh
jokes.
at me, and then when
I
we get a
laugh.
comedian in here, you're rolling over. You know, the feelings count, eh, pal? 2024.
Your feelings get hurt when I never laugh at your jokes.
Yeah, they really do, pal. Okay, so prizes tonight. We got 2 Rock in the River tickets.
Double prize alert on the show.
2 Rock in the River tickets for Saturday night.
Yeah.
And check this out. Elitegeeks and Ben Näsh have brought in, and we have an SNES. Do you know what that is? What's that stand for?
Super Nintendo. We're giving away.
Entertainment system.
Entertainment system.
That's
And
right.
again, big thanks to Chad Dabano over at Elite Geeks. And again, Ben Näsh from Low Key Events,
Yeah,
who
so-
will bring on in just a few seconds
So
here.
all you need to do,
Yeah.
Kinsman, it's easy McPeasy. You just need to comment on the show, and you're in for the fabulous wheel of winning at
That's
the
it.
end.
How awesome is that prize? So,
Yeah,
someone will win all of that.
I see people jacked up about the Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo.
And you were 42 when that came out.
42,
so,
yeah, and Duck Hunt still. I still just figured out the other day that the second controller controlled the ducks.
You're right, that's right, yeah. So
right.
so are you ready to introduce our guest?
I think so,
Gotta
yes.
give him a good one.
All right, so let's bring him in from Studio 67. And
Yeah.
again, we want to welcome Ben Näsh from Low Key Events. And the headliner for tomorrow night's comedy show at the Stir the Pot at the Dante Club, we've got Marco Giorgio.
There they are,
Joining us.
Kinsman.
There he is.
What's up?
First trip to Timmins.
First
right.
and hopefully not the last. That's for sure.
That's
He
it.
loves
So laugh
it
at his
here.
jokes or else he'll never come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
After tomorrow's...
My wife doesn't laugh at the jokes, so I'm not
wife,
funny
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
She's annoyed. She hates
me.
me.
She enjoys when you go on the road for a couple of sets, eh?
Yeah, she comes, but you know, like,
Yeah.
you know, not in the way I need her to. You know.
All right. See, when you laugh, laughing already, eh? See, I told you, Marky.
it.
That was really funny. Okay, so listen, we got to get this
out of the way, being Italian. I'm cheering for you guys to make the 2026 World Cup. Like, Italy soccer has to rebound, right?
Honestly, I think I've given up all hope.
No.
Yeah, they do too much shooting of Instagram photos instead of shooting the ball in the net. Okay? And we've, I don't know what happened, guys.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, what happened to the Tides? I don't know. Like in the pool that I was a part of, I picked Netherlands and France to win. That's how much I knew we weren't going to do anything well. You know, like we win, you know, a couple games and everyone's like, oh, we're the champions. My what champions? Please. They wanted to go meet the Leafs.
Well, I'm Dutch and the Netherlands, listen, they let me down once again. But I mean, Italian soccer is like, that's Italian, right? Like that's the biggest sport in that country. I mean,
that and getting divorced right now. So, you know,
It goes, 1-2 in the standing?
yeah, that's it, straight out.
Both very competitive sports.
both very competitive sports. So, well, first of all, we want to thank Ben. Yeah, like most people in this
Ben
community
Näsh.
know Ben Näsh.
And low-key events.
And Ben has been part of bringing some pretty awesome comedic talent to our community, and keeps upping his game. So, how did this kick off with the Dante Club, Ben? How did you get rolling here?
Once I started to network with a couple more comedians on Instagram and all that kind of stuff like that, some of the bigger names, Marco's name started popping up. We started chatting, and we just had the conversation. Why don't we bring it down? We made it happen. The show did fall through once, right, at the start.
Yeah.
And then we realized that the Festa Italiana was coming up, so we kind of, you know, two birds stoned at once. I know that's not the way that goes. Yeah, I was like, I told myself I wasn't going to say that way, and it's natural at this point. But yeah, so we managed to shift over to the Festa Italiana, and we got our niche venue with our niche crowd with our, you know, our main course.
The main course.
So it should be a good turnout.
And again, we should talk about talking about courses. Your ticket, like nowhere on this planet can you get a ticket for $40. Watch, you know, Marco in action and have dinner, a 4-course meal at the Dante Club for $40. So anybody who says, "Oh, that price is too pricey," you've never been outside of Timmins before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, this is inexpensive fun, and of course, you know.
Yeah.
Helping a great cause and stir the pot. Let's get
stir
some
the pot.
tickets sold.
Yeah, let's get
Stir the pot.
Get our ladle in there.
There you go.
Stir that right
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
You know, it says on that whiteboard, Mark, read "stir the pot" 12 times. So
12 times. It
we
said
got
Marco's
three, guys.
you're gonna slip me 20s every time I say it.
So yeah, it's actually a $60 ticket. That's with the dinner and the comedy show. And then for those who can't make the dinner,
Oh, it's
got
$40
something going on, it's $40 for the comedy ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So-
the comedy show starts at 7. The dinner starting at 6.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So 60
And you
bucks,
can get those tickets on Eventbrite or at the Dante Club.
$60.
$60 you get dinner and a comedy show?
Dinner and your jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like that's cheaper than a divorce. So like you might as well come out to the show and dinner.
And
like,
have a few laughs there.
Yeah.
And of course, take part in Festa Italiana. Why not? Yeah,
So
lots of fun.
I have posted the link to purchase tickets. So after the show, you can click on there and get them and go. So let's chat about were you the funny guy like growing up in the class? Did comedy come later for you?
To be honest, I've always been like, I guess, the clown, you know, and a lot of people said I was gonna be on Much Music and this and that, and to be honest, like I went to school for construction, you know, and I had two options when I was going to college. It was recorded music production or construction management, and I'm like, okay, I'm not Nickelback. I'm not Shania Twain, shout out Timmins. I'm not Drake, you know? And, like, I'm an Italian guy in Canada. How am I going to make it? Construction, you know? So then it came up a few years ago. I had a chance to get into comedy, and I took the chance, and it was one of the best things that ever happened, to be honest. It was really fun.
So is it what can people expect tomorrow night? Like, is your comedy based off of, you know, real life experiences?
100%.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so most of the stories and jokes that I talk about, it's real. It really happened to me. Like, I really have to deal with parents the way I'm going to describe them tomorrow. And let's just say my father is, you know, we're Southern Italian, hard-headed, they like to say, but he's something. He's something, you know, kind of like how Jim Morrison was something. You know?
Well, I have, being from Thunder Bay, like I was mentioning before the show, a large Italian community there, Roman Catholic and Italian, and a lot of my friends are Italian, and I've been invited to their family celebrations. And they're fun, and they're wild, and of course you eat great. I have to assume when you're at a family celebration, however you record your notes, whether it's digitally in your head on a notepad, you may be getting some entertainment and material just from your family celebration.
That's where I get all the material.
Yeah.
Like you spend 10 minutes in my house, and you're like, okay, that explains it.
Yeah.
That's on the
That's
next
why he's
set
a
list.
comedian.
That's it. We're talking about Uncle Rob there now.
Yeah.
on the next show.
Yeah. Oh man, I talk about my cousins in part of my set, and let's just say if you come to tomorrow and get your tickets now, go on the Eventbrite, stir the pot. I promise you won't be disappointed. But yeah, you'll see how traumatized I am. You'll see it.
People offering your support and
Yeah,
their support
like,
to
dude,
you
are you-
after you're off your set.
You
They're like,
grew up
Marco,
like that."
come here for they all hug you at the end.
Yeah, they
So-
feel bad for me.
So when you're at the family dinners or celebrations, does anyone go, okay, Marco, I know you're a comedian, but this story is for the family, this story's not for the set. Do you get any sort of...
So actually,
recommendations?
so the name of my show that we do is called the No Filter Comedy Series. My family's exactly like that, no filter. Okay, my grandmother passed away, a year and a half or something ago. I don't know, shows how much I care. No, I really do care, honestly. None, I love you, that's fine. But she passed away, and we went for the celebration after when you eat. And everyone's like, Marco, go up there, go. And so I go up there in front of 200 people, and I do a free show.
Free show at a celebration. I
Yeah,
don't think I've ever heard the
and
combo
it was
before.
funny because I was there roasting my grandmother. You know what I mean? I could tell you one quick story. The SWAT team showed up when she started shooting the squirrels with the rifle.
Oh, wow,
And the
okay.
squirrels going in the garden.
Yeah.
And the cop's like, ma'am, you can't shoot squirrels. You can't shoot the squirrels. And what you did? Like, no, they're gonna take my tomato. No. So
Italians don't mess around with
I love your grandma
No,
already.
Italians don't mess
She
around at all.
sounded like an amazing woman, right?
yeah,
there,
she was awesome.
Yeah.
She was awesome. God
I
rest
can
her
picture
soul.
you doing the sign twirling there back in construction days.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
Yeah, for real.
That's a terrible Italian
Mark,
accent.
the answer is absolutely yes. Does the Dante Club have drinks? Of
It
course.
sure does,
And the
yeah.
best food you're going to taste, period.
Yeah. If you haven't been to the Dante Club, a 4-course meal there, and again, Italian everything is on the menu.
And it's not just me and Marco tomorrow. I'm hosting the show. Marco's obviously the headliner. We are also joined by Courtney Rasco, who's an up-and-coming local comedian. I know you guys are familiar with her. And the Dante Club's own Paul Giannunzio, so you have a fellow Italian there. I believe he's on the board of the Dante Club, so he's the co-headliner tomorrow.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be
Excellent stuff. Great entertainment.
It's a 4-course meal, 4-course comedians.
And again,
you know what I
$60
mean?
bucks.
Yeah, it's
really.
not a bad deal.
You
at
tell
all.
me where you can find that that
Eastside
price
Marrow's
ticket.
is $60. Come on, all right?
I'm going there
It
tonight.
would be.
Hey, $20, all you can eat pasta.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna get kicked out.
Right.
Hey,
But
say bada boom, bada bing
But
again,
you have-
Marco.
Do you know there, kids, when you have to choose between the like the soup or the salad, there's no mixing.
You just say, bring it all on.
They-
Remember
is that
they still have the unlimited bread and the salads there?
Yeah, but that's the key. They come out, they stuff you up
Yes.
with bread, and then you have one dish of
Oh,
pasta.
yeah,
That's the
that's
only
right.
place where you can go
Yeah.
and eat a loaf of bread and still
Yeah.
have room for your main course.
Yeah, my son, he has a big plan of he's like, don't give in to the bread, don't touch nothing.
Yeah, because then everybody's got a take-out container 10 minutes later. And they're like,
Exactly.
I guess we'll
Yeah.
eat this later. But-
Yeah, it's such a scam.
That's
yeah.
why I wear my Lululemon pants there.
The
but
Lululemons.
they stretch right out there, kids.
Yeah.
See, he laughs at my jokes,
Yeah,
Kinsman.
he
See,
is.
there's nothing wrong at
No,
forcing
not-
on a laugh.
nothing wrong.
Lululemons, aren't those leggings for women?
Well, hey,
Do
if
they
they
make
fit,
men's clothing too? Oh,
you
sorry,
must
I don't
quit,
know.
man.
Oh, cool.
Hey.
I didn't know. I got to
They-
go get me some Lulus.
2024, Ben. Come on now. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Everyone's into transition. It's normal.
I'm in a midlife crisis transition.
James
Aren't
not
we
wearing
all?
leggings, is he? I was like, man, there's
Gotta
other
show up on
options.
stage.
Yeah, sports
Yeah,
cars.
a pair of leggings.
So, Marco, the folks want to know where you're from.
I'm from Toronto, Ontario, and my family, we're Italian. I'm from southern part of Italy called Calabria. Not Colombia, Calabria. It's a little bit safer. Actually, no, it's not. It's really not that safe. I wouldn't recommend going there. If you speak English, lunch is going to cost you 300 euros. But, I'm from Toronto, Ontario, born and raised, and I want to get out. Yeah. I want to get out of Toronto. I love the small town life.
You like coming up here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've had a lot of fortune in your career so far. Like you played for some pretty awesome venues and some pretty amazing crowds.
Yes, yeah. You know, I started comedy just in April 2023, and I won a contest called the Next Italian Comic, and it was my first performance in front of 400 people in Hamilton, Ontario, and I ended up winning. And then my second performance was in front of 4,000 people at an arena in Mississauga. And it just kind of took off from there. And I've been doing comedy like almost every weekend since April 2023.
Wow.
Oh, geez.
And packing the seats every venue you've got.
So I'm happy you
Absolutely
said
amazing.
that. You know, Ben, you probably got to, you're realizing this too, and Mark already knows. When you see a stand-up, like, those are the true definition of road warriors. If you want to make a name for yourself, you're just not sitting at home and doing a TikTok video once in a while. Like, you're on the road, you're grinding, you're spending lots of time away from your family, you're coming to small communities. Like, you really
It's
have
a
to
tough
put in the
grind.
work
Yeah, for
to make a
sure.
name for yourself.
It's a lot of work. You know, if I could tell anybody that's going to start, you know, in comedy, don't get discouraged the first 2-3 years if you're not seeing, like, you know, the big audiences yet. Because remember, every audience they're going to remember you based off your performance. So if you have 20 people, make sure those 20 people never forget you, you know, because those 20 people are going to talk. You know, word of mouth, social media, it all helps in getting out there. And like for me, I would prefer to come to smaller towns and perform because that's where you can leave a bigger impact. Because in Toronto, it's saturated with comedians. Everybody from here to Timbuktu thinks they're funny in Toronto. Are they funny? Not really, to be honest. Once you see the types of jokes that people are giving, you know right away, first off, they don't have, like, real stories. They don't really care about the crowd. They'll just kind of get into, like, you know, they'll say just a bunch of dick jokes. Which, okay, it's okay to say dick jokes. Don't get me wrong. But when that's all you can say, you know, like for me, I'm a storyteller type of comedian. I'm physical. I throw myself across the stage, depending what I'm talking about. I like people to really look into themselves, like, and if you find what you're talking about is funny, just show the passion and people will see it from your perspective. You know, there's a lot of comedians that they forget it's all about connecting with the audience. If you connect with one audience member, you did your job. You know, don't beat yourself up because not everybody finds certain types of comedy funny, but getting through it, it shows, you know, if you're going to be on the path to be a pro or, you know, even just a touring amateur, because the touring amateurs in Canada, they really tour. They go to Vancouver, and they're not getting paid. They're paying their tickets to get out there, you know. And you know, hats off to everybody that's still grinding. You know, we're all in the grind together. So yeah.
We have a question from Charlene.
Yeah,
What's your
Charlene.
best subject to date to talk about?
My best subject?
Yeah.
My parents.
Yeah.
My parents, they're... Let's just put it this way, okay? My father tried to fix the ceiling in the kitchen, okay? And he knows nothing about drywall or plaster. And I said, Papa, I'm going to come. I'm going to fix the ceiling. Don't worry. So I show up, and it's, like, patched. And I see there's some stuff drying. I said, what'd you do? Like, what'd you put on the ceiling? He goes, oh, I put the plaster. I said, what plaster? We didn't have any plaster in the garage. Yeah, you did. The one with the blue lid. I said, you idiot, that's tile glue. That's not plaster.
I love how
That's
Italian
tile glue. I had to rip out the whole ceiling, you know?
Yeah.
And he was so mad when he found out it was tile glue because he really believed that, like, you know, he didn't have to wait for his son for help anymore. You know, 74 years old, he could do everything, take on the world, start a new family. No, he just put tile glue on the drywall.
Tile glue.
That's what I'm picking up on. So whether you're talking to a crowd here in Timmins or you're downtown Toronto, Montreal, you know, family comedy is always relatable. Because most people have a family member that's a little eccentric. You got the loud ones, the quiet ones. So it's related. Your
Lots of
family
fodder.
is probably relatable to other people's families, no matter where you are. Yeah.
100%. It doesn't matter what culture. We all know we got some sort of crazy aunt, uncle, father, mother, sister, kids.
Are you the crazy one in your family, Jamie?
Yeah.
I think I put my money
His
on it.
kids
Yeah,
say
Mark?
he's the funny one.
I'm the funny one. Well, who knows what I am over there, kids.
You know, every day I guess the opinions about us, even from our family members, can change, right?
Sometimes, you know, I find, and Jason Bateman said this, You know, sometimes kids think everyone's cool but you.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah. I saw this. I like this. I like this. Hey, your stuff.
Not so much.
Yeah. But maybe deep down inside, they're the biggest fans. But so your partner, you mentioned, you know, she's with you traveling here. So is that one person you would run your comedy by? I'm sure she's heard the routines.
Yeah.
Your material, obviously, often, but is that your one? That has to be one of your trusted sources.
Yeah, she'll tell me straight out,
Yeah.
like, you're not funny. Like, honestly, you're just annoying, and I don't find you funny anymore.
Right.
Like, if you want him, you keep him. Because I'm always doing bits, but, like, it's not that I'm always doing bits. I'm Italian. That's what we do. We talk,
You talk
with our
with your
hands.
head.
We're eccentric.
Yeah.
Okay? When we cook, we make a mess. But when you eat it, it's delicious.
Right.
It's all part of the process.
Yeah. But you're right. You want to at least have that one person that's going to tell you straight up, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, she's definitely that one.
Yeah.
She'll tell me straight up, or she'll put it straight up. You know what I mean? And just put some olive oil
Strong
first. That's all I
critiques are
ask.
good. Strong critiques are. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that. Keeps us tough.
Sharpshooters.
Right at the cannoli.
Yeah, right.
Well, you're getting just a small taste of what you can expect tomorrow night at the Dante Club. And right, someone had mentioned, you know, comedy is good for the soul.
Yeah, it sure
and
is.
everyone knows how serious the world is right now in all communities. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting out and enjoying life for a night and getting a few laughs.
Another thing that's good for the soul is Italian food, so it's just it's a double feature, man.
It's not good for the stomach.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can't get over how white I am on this thing when it pans to him. Like, you sure the contrast isn't off?
No,
on this?
that's just how we all look there.
Listen, this is 10 minutes in the sun. This is no sun.
It's 10 years ago.
No sun.
No sun.
Yeah.
Well, you went to a tanning booth today,
No,
Kinsman,
no
so
tanning booths.
You're
No,
looking a little
I'm
bit.
just naturally tan for my first burn of the season.
Your
that's
first
it.
burn of the
Nice.
season. Myra wants to know, Marco, what's your most memorable reaction from an audience during the show? Great question, by the way.
Honestly, I've had people beg me to stop because they were crying, rolling on the floor. Like, I've literally had people beg me to stop. They're like, "Oh my God, no, that's just like my family." You know, and like at the end of the day, I'm like, God, that's like your family. Like, I feel sorry for you. Like, you know, it's I've also had people come up and like really just be like, you hit certain things that they want to say, but because they're not in comedy, they can't say it. You know, there's a certain boundary you have in comedy. You can kind of push the envelope, but like when you say things that people are thinking, they're just like, wow, I'm not the only one that thinks like that.
That's one of the coolest parts about comedy. Is when you're
100%.
saying a joke and you see a reaction from the crowd, and you're like, okay, I'm not the only one that
Yeah,
thinks this. And
like-
that's why comedy is better and cheaper than therapy.
100%. $60, cheaper than therapy.
$60,
You're gonna
yeah.
take it for
Divorce
tomorrow.
therapy.
And you get dinner.
Yeah.
And you get dinner. Yeah, and if you want an extra beating, don't worry. First one's free.
Never seen any
First
divorces
one's
that come
free.
with dinner,
That's
right?
it.
Yeah. You told me nothing's free in life, Kinsman. A beating from Marco's free.
A beating
Kinsman.
from Marco.
That's it.
Yeah, I like that. It's you know, comedy's such an interesting thing because it is an art, because sometimes you think something's funny and the audience may not, and the opposite way around. You may not think it's personally funny, but the audience. How do you do you work? You must learn something every night you're on the stage.
And Ben, I know you can relate. Every time we go up there, most of us have a plan. It never goes according to plan.
Never.
You're dealing with personalities that are in the crowd.
Every crowd is so subjective, eh? You
100
gotta poke a mirror in there and figure out what's gonna work. And
It's the hardest form of art because, you know, you go to a concert, you don't say to the band, "Hey, I can play better than you," or interrupt the show, right?
Yeah.
No, with us, you're gonna test the size of our meatballs, okay? And then you find out there's a reason why we're on stage. We're pros. This is what we do. I want you to think you're better than me. Yeah, you think you're good? Take the mic. Come up here.
that's a good way to put it.
And I've done it. And sometimes, like, I'll stop the show. I say, "Okay, sir, you know, you think you're better? Come up here." No, come up here. Come up. And I've actually brought people up and they freeze, and then I just sit them down and get them a shot of tequila, and then I roast the crap out of them. It's fun, right?
You love the heckling.
Honestly, heckling is a part of comedy. there's two ways to heckle. There's heckle where you can destroy a show, and there's heckling where you can actually lead a comedian to go to a place that they didn't know they were going to get to. But once they get there, the audience is dying of laughter. So if you're one of those hecklers that helps the comedy show, I think, you know, hats off to you. You give us a lot of on-the-spot material to deal with. So
sometimes it's the funnest when the rule book goes out the window. And you're like, okay, we just took a left turn. Let's see where this goes.
Big time. It's one of the best, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Cass says it right. I give all comedians props because if you're not in the business, it's incredibly hard. They make it look easy because they're professionals, but it's incredibly hard. Did you, I've asked you this before, Ben, and God knows I've experienced this multiple times. You know, I find when you first start out, you're going to have this amazing night where you just killed it, and then you're going to have a night where you probably bombed, right? And I'm thinking a lot of people that try it, that bomb, they're gone, right?
Yeah.
I think, do you feel that's the breaking point for why you see a lot of people started and not come back? Is it the bomb? Because you can really, obviously you can learn a lot from that, right?
You know, I have a simple saying. Rome wasn't built in a day. So when you bomb, you actually become a better comedian because not everybody is the same audience. Like, you know, like we have fans that they come to our shows, but it's never the exact same audience. So if you do bomb, it's like, okay, it didn't land, that joke. Maybe there was the delivery that you have to change on it. Maybe just talk about something else, touch on current events. For me, I love using the crowd and just putting my stories mixed in with what's going on at the night of, right? So if someone tells me, you know, they're into a certain business or whatever, I see where I could put my story and how it can relate to them so they feel like, oh, he cares about me, which we do. Us comedians, we care about everybody, but really we don't care about nobody when it comes to you. Like, we don't care. You want to come, you want to laugh, have a good time, that's no problem. But if you don't, hey, we're still going to do our job and make someone else laugh. That's it. You know, if people, they don't go to comedy shows because they don't like comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
They want to go for a good time, have some laughs, and of course, great food. And you know, hey,
listen, in Toronto, you don't get prices like this. So
no. What would a show like this be in Toronto?
Honestly,
dinner in your comedy show.
A dinner in a comedy show will cost you if you go to like for example, like a Dante Club, like an Italian club in Toronto, it will cost you around $150.
Oh, there you go.
And that's just for, like, the dinner alone is like $90. You know what I mean? So, and it's not good food. Like, there they don't. Here, I'm sure the Dante Club is going to whip something up for everybody. You don't want to miss it. And it's really expensive in Toronto, to be honest. Yeah,
there you go, $60. And again, if you don't want to, bypass the dinner, it's $40. Get your tickets again through Eventbrite.
Yeah, Eventbrite, and at the Dante Club or at the door, whatever works for you. Eventbrite does close, I think, tonight, like at midnight or something. So if you're going to get your tickets, make sure you get them tonight. And as for tomorrow, hard copies at the Dante Club, or you can get a hold of myself and I'll hook you up with tickets.
All right.
We have, and there's a few people that are posting links for the tickets. We have also, we just did that.
Oh, right
But
on.
yeah, get out and support these shows.
Joanne says it costs just that much just to park your car in Toronto.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Park the car, you pay for it, they steal the car by the time you get back. And you still pay for the parking.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
So you're not going to go, you're definitely not going to go wrong. And most people in this community know the Dante Club.
And the food is
they put on-
spectacular
yeah,
every single
that's right.
time. And again, you just saw MJ say the menu of the Dante Club, amazing. So
Everything
you're in for a treat. And of
everything
course,
in-
Marco's in town. So need to
So-
watch him and root him on.
So your first time to Timmins, is Ben showing you around? Are you going to show him a couple things? Anything you want to check out? You're just bringing him to East Side Mario's to eat pasta?
No.
That was all on my own. I want to go to East Side Mario's. Bada boom, bada bing.
He's just following his Italian art with that one.
That's straight up.
No, I was actually working until 6 tonight, so I just had time to go grab a shower. But I saw Marco's Instagram and his Facebook. He's been touring the city, and you can tell he's in a bit of a different place there.
Yeah.
But if you go check out Marco's Instagrams, what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is @RealValC, valuable commodity, but my girlfriend and parents would beg to differ. So.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a great page to follow. He's got a ton of content. But if you go on there, you'll see what his first thoughts at Timmins were when he got here. He was mind blown by the traffic when he got here. I should say mind blown by the lack of traffic.
I love it.
Lack of traffic.
I love it.
People complain about the long red lights here in Timmins.
Complain?
Yeah.
Listen, the drive up here was faster than for me to get out of Toronto yesterday, okay? To get on the Highway 400 in Toronto, where we left from, which was, we had to stop by my parents' house, is like a 15-minute drive to the highway to get up north. It took us 4 hours because of the flooding in Toronto yesterday. 4 hours. I could have walked to the highway faster, okay? Then we get out here, and, you know, we're on the highway. It says construction, and usually you're like, oh, construction, you know, it's going to be traffic. No, we're just flying 140 by the construction. It's like 5 miles of construction. And all you see, nobody working, just a picture of somebody working. You know, the little on the orange sign? I like the construction out here. No one's working. They just put a picture. We're working eventually.
The work's pending.
You know, and then as you get farther and farther up north, they just stop fixing the road. They said, hey, caution, bumpy road.
For the next 400 kilometers.
That's what Doug Ford thinks about our highway improvement planning. Is, right?
Oh, God.
We're working on it here. We're getting a little bit better. Growing up, okay, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor, greatest comedian of all time, yes or no?
One of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best.
Yeah.
When it comes to like people that I like Cat Williams, Russell Peters, Sebastian Maniscalco, which I'm sure everybody knows. I saw someone comment about Dice Clay. Yeah, I got Dice's jacket. Look.
Yeah.
Look, gold, black, amazing. I like for example, the original Kings of Comedy, you know, was with Bernie Mac. Who was the other guy that was with it? It was
Bernie Mac's stand-up is
hilarious. Bernie Mac is one of the kings. Steve Harvey, Dudley. I forget the other guy, but like it's just you have to kind of go to the roots of it to know where you want to be as a comedian, because a lot of people think, oh, you know, you're Italian, you're like Sebastian. I'm nothing like Sebastian. Nothing like Sebastian. I may look like him, I sound like him, but I don't wanna sound like him. I don't wanna do jokes like him. I wanna be me. A lot of people, when they come into the game, they think, okay, I'm gonna do it like Russell Peters did. No, you gotta do it like the way you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you'll get ahead. People will take notice when you stand outside of the, you know, what's going on, right? So Richard Pryor though, really good. One of the best.
I still watch those sets. Even the Eddie Murphy there.
Delirious is one of my favorites.
Of course, you can't top that.
Everybody knows Delirious. Everybody knows Delirious.
When you were, a lot of people say they're getting Dice vibes, but I feel like you got Dice made like comedy like a rock and roll act. Like that was a big time performance. I feel you got. I haven't seen your stage performance, but I think. I'm going to imagine you have a lot of that rock and roll sort of in you like Dice did.
You nailed the head, like you nailed it right on the bullseye. I have a lot of energy. It is like a rock and roll thing. I get people amped up. I'll get you yelling. I'll even get you dancing. Who knows? I'm definitely going to get you drinking, that's for sure. But yeah, like for me, it's all about being who you want to be. Because like you can be whoever you want outside of comedy. You hit that stage, it's literally like a night and day for some people. You're like, wait a second, this guy can do that? You know, like, okay, I'm funny outside, but it takes a lot of energy from someone when you get up there, you're live, and they can feel that rock and roll. You'll see tomorrow. You'll see tomorrow. Yeah. Please, get your tickets.
Yeah.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets. Okay, look. If you're hungry, come to the Dante Club and eat. All right? Manje pasta.
I've been brushing up on my Duolingo for this.
Your Duolingo,
listen,
that's right.
Rosetta Stone, that'll help.
Yeah.
Oh, Duolingo's
Oh, man.
Oh, is it?
It's going to be a good show tomorrow night.
What an amazing night.
Yes, for sure.
I mean, listen, if you're looking to kick off your weekend, book Friday off of work if you're working Friday. I used to be an HR guy. I got tons of sick notes for you. I'll give you one. Just call in sick Friday.
Yeah. And the show's not going to go super late. Like, it's not going to be anything that messes with your day job. You know what I mean? Come out, have a couple drinks, have a meal, and like you said, I don't think it'll go any later than 8:30, 9-ish or something like that. So it's not, everybody be bed home early, good to go. Nobody will be late for work.
Oh, there you go, Kinsman. You can go. Time for your bedtime at 9. There you go. to play your duck hunt.
Can you really control the ducks with the controller? I've been thinking about that since the start of the show.
Yeah, the
You're not
second
alone,
controller
Kinsman.
can control the flight of the duck.
Ben, do you just want to go over again what time it starts and go
Yeah.
over the other talent that are involved?
Yes.
I know you did it once, but just in case people
so
just
the
joined
show starts at 6 o'clock. The dinner starts at 6 o'clock. The show starts at 7. $60 tickets for the dinner, $40 tickets if you just want to come by for the show. What was the second part of the question?
The comedians involved.
Oh, yeah. So the comedians are, I'm hosting the show. We've got Marco as the headliner, the main course. The Italian stallion, you know what I mean? And then we got Paul Giannunzio, the Godfather. A Godfather, anyway. And then Courtney Rasco, she's always a great time. And then we've got, I just want to give a shout out to the sponsors really quick, if that's okay. There's Permanent and Proud, Elite Geeks. We got Full Beard, Radical Gordons, and Neat, which is the Northern Events and Tourism Consulting. Sorry, it's a mouthful. Try saying that with a meatball in your mouth. Yeah, I think that's everybody. No Filter hopped on. I hope that's not my phone back there.
It might be yours. Yes.
And yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, good time.
We don't have any friends, so no one's calling us.
No one's
there,
calling
Kinsman.
us
Unless
for the
I'm
show.
calling you. Well,
I didn't pee on
you sure? You can run into the washroom if you want to do that. Thank you both. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
All right, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, man,
Good luck
look at
tomorrow
this,
night.
Kinsman.
Oh,
You know, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And again, we heard it from you. After tomorrow's show, you'll be back because people are going to love you.
honestly, we're definitely going to do some big stuff out here.
Yo,
in
tomorrow's
Timmins,
going to
man.
be a blast.
It's going to be
Tomorrow's
crazy.
going to be an
It's
absolute
going to be
blast.
crazy.
And I don't know what the heck's going on with their TV back there, Kinsman.
No,
but,
no.
that's
What
right.
happened there? We needed the
hope-
ladies with those famous paintings
Yeah.
behind us. We've got seashells.
All right, so when we come back, we got Rockin' the River tickets to give away for Saturday night. We have
And a
an
Super Nintendo.
SNES, Super Nintendo.
from Elite Geeks
Yes.
to give away.
And from Elite Geeks and Ben Näsh.
Yes, Ben Näsh.
Okay,
Tossing
events.
that
Oh,
in
that's all
today.
Chad. Yeah, that Super Nintendo is all Chad. That's
All
his,
Chad.
So Chad from Elite Geeks. Huge shout out to Chad.
Yeah.
Yep, Chad's awesome.
Okay, quick question, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Best game for Nintendo growing up?
Oh, well, that has to be 007. That has to be gold.
Oh, you're talking Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you want to go original with Super Mario 3?
No,
then?
Super Mario 3?
Yeah.
The
I-
original
okay.
Contra.
Wow.
Again,
Wow.
Contra.
We're talking
Contra.
about the
Yeah.
the Contra
The retro game.
I gotta say Metroid.
Ooh, that was
Or
good.
Castlevania. What am I talking about? Castlevania, hands down,
I'm
final
a-
choice.
Over
I'm a
Super
big-
Mario 3? Come on.
Okay,
Oh,
of
wait,
all
there's
the
Italian. Yes, never mind. Super Mario 3.
100. Okay, of all the Super Marios, number 3 is my favorite.
Yeah.
But I'm a Mega Man guy.
Okay.
Mega Man X. I
Mega
mess with
Man
the
X.
ones, but
Okay,
not,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely. But Nintendo 64, hands down. Slappers only, GoldenEye, 007.
Yeah, come on,
And
yeah.
you shoot them in the butt, they
Yeah.
jump up and stuff.
Oh, God. I think if GoldenEye came out today, it'd still be like a huge success.
It'd be
It
a
was
hot
like,
game.
They,
Yeah.
they should remake it for
The
sure.
funnest game to play, period.
Big
But
time.
you can jump on some Super Mario if you win the SNES
Yes,
tonight.
you can. And again,
Yeah.
thanks to Elite Geeks and Chad DeBano for that amazing prize tonight. And 2 general admission tickets to Rockin' the River Saturday night. Get to see Danko Jones, Buck Cherry, and live.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
All right, we'll do that right after this break.
Your packages will arrive safely and on time every time with Timmins Courier Service. Trust Robert Champagne for all your urgent delivery needs. Call now, 705-266-4285. And summer is here at Mikey's General Sales. New non-current PFDs are now 60% off in the Sea-Doo, Mustang, and Airheads department. Shop now, MikeysTeam.com, or stop in and browse 1301 Airport Road in Timmins. And sign up now for the second annual Orange Hue Gladware Sewing Retreat at Quilts for Survivors, September 27th through 30th at Northern College. Tickets on sale now through Eventbrite. And for top-notch lawyers who practice personal injury law, medical malpractice law, and more, it's Gerona's Borden Kelly Lawyers. Need a suit settled today? Call them now, 705-266-4285. And winners of Boost Your Business last week, Northern Original Art Rentals, are now on this week. They believe that beautiful artwork should not break the bank. Follow them now on Facebook today. And Gord's Rentals serves a wide variety of customers in the industrial, commercial, and residential sectors throughout northeastern Ontario. If you need to rent it, they have it. 778 Riverside Drive. And the July specials are sizzling hot at Sparks Pizza. Try the Fiesta de Santiago pizza today. You can order in person, 206 3rd Avenue in your downtown, or order online, sparkspizza.ca. Join the MKDA team for their 20th dance season. Join Melissa Kelly today for jazz, hip-hop, acrobatics, musical theater, adult classes, and more. Sign up now, themkda.com. And get your tickets now for the Porpoise Stampede and Rodeo, the weekend of August 23rd, 24th, and 25th at the Porpoise Fairgrounds. Ticket information and camping info can be found at porpoiseag.ca. And book your summer parties now at the Mini Putt and Batting Cages. Now open 7 days a week all summer long, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., located in Hollinger Park. And for that do-it-yourselfer, you need to visit Timmins Home Improvement Center. They're located at 89 Wilson Avenue in your downtown. If they don't have it, then you don't need it. Become a Schumacher Lions Club member today. Be a part of a winning organization who always gives back to this community. Follow the Timmins Lynx all summer long with Timmins Little League Baseball. You can do so online at timminslittleleague.ca. And nominate a nonprofit today for love for your nonprofits. With a big thanks to Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited and the Schumacher Lions Club. The first and only First Nations-owned security provider in Ontario is Advanced Security. Based right here in Timmins, give them a call today, 705-267-5547. For mutual fund and financial advice, you go to Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. Call them now, 705-264-4395. The quickest windshield replacement in the north, it's a Uniglass Plus Z-Bar Timmins. Book an appointment now, 705-264-4440. And rent a bin today at Rubino's Petro Can in the 8, 15, and 30-yard sizes. Call Frank Rubino now for your free quote, 705-288-8027. Fly Me to the Moon, Long Legs, and Twisters in the theaters this week at Imagine Cinemas. Tickets and showtimes online at ImagineCinemas.com. And book your summer deep clean now with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Call Andrew Ed now for your free residential or commercial quote today, 705-465-3500. And keep tabs on your Urban Park Market mix all summer long with the Downtown Timmins BIA. The market is every Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 2, all summer long, rain or shine. All the details can be found at downtowntimmins.com. This is the week. Who's going to rock on the river? Tickets available now at ROTR.ca, and watch our show all this week to win 2 general admission tickets. And check out this new listing at 618 Lamar Street and more with Jessica Gervais at Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders. Check out her listings and more, Jessica Gervais at RoyalLePage.ca. Follow Mel and Mel with She's Connected and find out how they can help boost your business. Online, she'sconnected.ca. And RibFest is coming back. Get those bibs ready to go for the weekend of August 23rd through 25th at Participa Park. And July discount days are sizzling hot at Jackpot Time Timmins. Win double line prizes every day at 251 First Avenue. And she's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc. Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And All You Can Eat Pani Puri is back all summer long at the Punjabi restaurant. Friday to Sunday, 4 p.m. to close. Pani Puri is $11.99. Beat the summer heat and book your summer pizza parties at Midtown Bowl right now. Also ask about their amazing family deals. Call now, 705-267-3500. And registrations are on now for fall classes with Dare Timmins. You can email Francine Dennis today, daretimmins@gmail.com to register. And where is North the Moose? Do you know where he's at? Play the Northern College Moose on the Loose contest. Play to win. All the details online, northerncollege.ca/contest. And Boost Your Business is back thanks to these amazing sponsors: Canadian Trade X, Timmins Courier Service, and Mikey's General Sales. Watch for the post to nominate a business today. And details coming soon on the PMHA Summer Equipment Swap. Follow the PMHA Facebook page today for more details. And become a bus driver today with Lucian Transportation. How about a $2,000 sign-on bonus, and they pay for your training? Classes start soon, so apply today. Give them a call, 705-360-4090. July savings are hot at Timmins Hyundai. Purchase a Palisade, a brand new Kona, or Santa Cruz today on the lot, and you'll walk away with a $250 gas card free. And seal the deal with Albert Seal from Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders. Your house could be next, 705-465-3493. And the hottest Dodge Jeep Ram dealer in the north is Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Take the short drive, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. And Festa Italiana gets set to rock the block this Saturday, 8 to 11 with Thick as Thieves. Tickets available now at PorcupineDanteClub.com. And the Shine Shop Crown Timmins is saving you money this July. Everyone who books a full detail will receive $30 off. Need a trained security guard for your next event? Then call Martin Peel at Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services, 705-288-7435. And Sweet Freeze can make any arrangement for you. Gifts, birthdays, goodie bags, and any budget. So book yours and order yours now at 175 3rd Avenue in downtown Timmins or online sweetfreeze.ca. And Attawapiskat First Nation launches a catering service, Attawapiskat Catering, servicing the De Beers Canada Victor mine site, fully staffed and operated by First Nations.
There he is, Kinsman.
There we are.
And
We're
he came
back.
and gone.
Yes,
Yeah,
they've
that's right.
come and gone.
Yeah.
Again, Ben Näsh, low-key events, and of course, Marco Giorgio on the big set tomorrow night, Festa Italiana.
Oh, God,
and
yeah.
Stir the Pot at the Dante Club. Again, tickets up until midnight tonight through Eventbrite for $60. That includes your dinner and your show. And if you just want to go for the comedy, it's $40.
Yeah.
And again, you can get tickets also
And
at the door
we should
tomorrow.
say Festa Italiana celebrations all weekend at the
Yeah,
Dante
lots
Club,
of things going along in front
Yeah.
of the Dante Club along Cedar. I know there's car shows, there's live entertainment, Thick as Thieves
Yeah.
there this weekend.
City's going to be rocking, man.
It's going to be rocking.
Yeah,
And again,
we-
they've got lots of entertainment all weekend.
Yeah. On top of Rock on the River, which right now we're going to give away 2 tickets for Saturday
Yeah,
night.
Saturday night to
Yeah.
see Bachcherry live, Danko Jones, Saturday night. And again, let's get you 2 there. And again, just like our 2 previous winners, we will send you the link that you'll need to.
No, I just send them the tickets, Kinsman.
You'll send them the tickets.
Yeah, I'll send them the tickets.
No links.
Pascal.
Pascal, you're going to Rock on the River,
Pascal
my man.
Michaud, there you go.
Congrats, Pascal. We'll reach out to you.
Or if you're watching, Kinsman,
Yeah, he could reach out to us.
work smarter, not harder.
That's it.
Pascal, if you're watching, if you can DM us your email address, and we will email you 2 tickets for Saturday
2
night.
tickets, yes.
Yeah.
Rock on the River Eve.
There we go. So
Hard to
you know.
believe.
All right. So now we are drawing for the Super Nintendo, which we are going to drop off at someone's place tomorrow.
Courtesy of Chad DeBano and Elitegeeks.
Yeah, there we go.
How
Kinsman.
awesome is that?
So the wheel of winning's working double time tonight.
Who's winning the Super Nintendo tonight?
It is
Roxanne Jalbert.
Roxanne Jalbert. Great.
Congrats, Roxanne.
Going to be playing some Super Mario.
Yeah, Super Mario. And again, we'll get in touch with Roxanne and get that Super Nintendo to Roxanne's mitts.
So
How awesome
Roxanne,
is that?
if you're watching, if you could DM us your address, and we'll get that dropped
We'll
off.
get that delivered tomorrow.
Yeah. And don't let Kinsman over, because he'll just play Duck Hunt at your house.
That's
so
one of the
don't let him over.
best Super Nintendo games ever.
Yeah.
.com.
It is there, Kinsman. Yeah, it really is. So congratulations to our winner. Tomorrow night, we are going to be live from Rock on the River.
Yes,
Thursday
we
night,
are.
Country night.
Country night.
You're
is
going to wear
gonna
your
be there.
straw hat?
Nah, I don't know. It
do
got
you mean you don't know?
rave reviews
How do you
back
not
on the show.
know? Why do you got to make things so complicated?
Okay,
Are you
well,
wearing the hat?
Well, maybe I'll find a more fashionable one. That was
People
more like
like that
that was
hat,
more like the
Kinsman.
scarecrow type straw.
Right. I forgot. You're all
Not
about
a country
fashion.
hat.
Okay. You're all about fashion.
I'll wear that
Jack.
hat with my dad shorts. As
The
you call
hat,
them.
I've actually
Yeah.
warmed up to that hat, to tell you the truth. But good night, everyone. Thank you very much for checking us out. We appreciate you all.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and we'll hopefully see you at Rock on the River or Italian Fest this weekend.
Festa Italiana.
Yeah, Festa Italiana.
There you go. Got to say it right. Marco's just outside
Yeah.
the studio.
Festa
door.
Italiana. What did I say,
it'll be
Italian
you
Fest?
said Italian Fest.
Ooh,
yeah,
yeah.
Festa Italiana.
I can
this
hear them from the
weekend.
Dante Club. You get that right. Okay. Good night,
Good night, everybody.
Cowboy hats, pickup trucks, 4-wheel drives built for tough. American flags flying in the mud, hell yeah, that's my kind of country. Rodeo buckles, worn out boots, wide open fields, small town roots, where the colors run red, white, and blue, hell yeah.
pickup truck in the back of the bed with the one I love, kissing under the stars till the sun's back up. Yeah, that's my kind of country music on the radio, taking our time, taking it slow, getting lost where the green grass grows. That's my kind of country, opening doors, shaking hands, saying yes sir and thank you ma'am. It's just how we are, it's who I am. Yeah, that's my kind of country. 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 My kind of country. Yeah, I see you out there.